Hello, folks, and welcome to episode 2 of Stellaris and the new DLC Overlord. I'm Filler B, and hopefully you're going to enjoy this second session in this series exploring the Shroud and the new DLC. So we just started out here. We got our home system here, the light above, with our planet the deep. We are playing a species of deep dwellers who live deep in the oceans. We are a highly democratic society seeking to touch other and explore other civilizations out there. We have the angler trait to help us with oceans, and a parliamentary system to get us through things. We are spiritualists and fanatic xenophiles. So, last episode we explored our new system here, and we discovered the Yahut will be our precursors. We're going to try and find them. And I'm moving this science ship up into to just explore deeper into the spiral arm towards the center of the universe. And this ship, I think, will go down here, discover these three systems, and then move out this way. So in lieu of that, I'm going to build another spaceship, another science ship, to explore this inner system here, and then probably down this way as well. We may build a fourth ship, but we'll have to see. So let's unpause and see what happens next. So far, it's been a pretty calm game. The construction ship is building the last of the resources in our home system, and I'll probably have them come up here and take over this system. Let's do that now. There's some good resources here, and some science to help us advance our science. Now we have our new science ship. Let's recruit a new leader. So we have a leader that gives us research speed. Oh, we have a psychic leader. That's good in physics. Now our current psychic leader is also good in physics, so that's a little unfortunate, because if this was a different trait, I'd probably move this psychic leader into one of the other two researcher slots, because the two I have now, sorry, it's this one, the dude who's doing engineering research, who does have the plus 10, but so does the psychic trait. And this one, who has a plus 15, but only for society research that revolves around new worlds, which is actually probably the most helpful of those, because that's like adaptation and settlement and stuff. So I'm not going to take this one. I'm probably not going to take this one. I'll probably take this one and stick it in the society research slot. Since even though they're a physicist, it's still better than the no bonus for all research than just the limited bonus, 15 bonus on new worlds. So we lose 5% on the new worlds when that comes up. But I think it's still a good trait, and they may develop a trait in the future that gives them something related to the society trait. So let's put that guy into the society trait, and let's grab our new science ship with our level 1 scientists, and head over here actually. And survey this system, and we'll survey this system, we'll survey this system, and maybe we'll pop over there as well. Actually, let's change that a little bit. Let's go survey, survey, and then we'll pop over here. And we'll see where this goes. This might be a dead end, or it might connect over to this star or this star. But let's find out. So after this survey system is done in this system, we'll have them try and move over here. Try and explore deeper down into the next spiral over, right? This is our spiral here from the spiral galaxy. Let's see if this guy can pop over to the next spiral here and see what's going on. Maybe we'll run into another race that we can communicate with. Put us up to speed 2 here to get us moving along. I'm going to have to save up some money to build something in my capital soon. We got something called the Red Prophets. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on the deep broke away and established a religion to form their own church. These extremists called themselves the Red Prophets and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Oh no, this sounds terrible. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on the deep. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit, and the ships began and fled to Streamfleet. Alright, we must stop these things. It begins the train, the Red Prophets event chain. I think I've seen this train before, and it's kind of annoying. We do have negative ships here. We have our own fleet, but our own fleet's not quite as strong as theirs, but we do have a starbase in orbit, so hopefully this combat goes well. I will, before the combat starts, try and assign a leader if I can. So this, I don't really like the Trickster Strait, but they are a psychic leader, and we are a psychic race, and that does ship weapon damage plus 10 and evasion plus 15. That can be pretty powerful. The only other option here is hull points, but lower disengagement cost. Let's take this guy with the psychic trait. He seems pretty good. There we go. So that should make our ships a little bit more beefy to fight this thing. And we'll see if we can get them going here. We'll come over here and attack them. Should put these guys instead of... Looks like we hit an anomaly in one of our things. This is only routine. And a research time of 100, so it's not that hard to do, and it will allow this scientist to perhaps level up. So let's research that one. So hopefully we do well. It looks like the starbase is helping us out quite a bit here, attacking these fanatics of another religion, or breakaway religion perhaps. Oh, looks like our scientists discovered a debris field. However, this one is challenging. It's going to take too long to do, and I'd rather get more surveying done. So let's leave this one for now. We'll have a scientist come back and check this one out later. Looks like our ships are doing just fine. Well, it looks like our scientists finished discovering that one anomaly. It says a small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Asterope 1A, and it appears that an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. So that's pretty good for us. It gives us a +4 minerals on that particular planet. So that's good. Or probably a moon, by the way that was designated. Good. We defeated the cultists. Our valiant space forces have skillfully disabled the ship in the cultist armada. It is mostly intact, and we are picking up faint life signs from inside the hull. Once we have eliminated all the threats in the immediate vicinity, we should conduct a boarding operation and secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the Red Prophets. Repair the bracing charges. So it issues a new special project. Board the cultist ship. So let's take a look and see what that requires. So it looks like we require a science ship. Alright. So we have a science ship right here. Who's heading over to Fuyu. I'm going to redivert you and have you do this right now. Interesting plot. Oh yeah, there's that event that came up. We have 10 minerals in this system. That's quite a lot. We'll have to take this system soon. And also a Savannah system. We'll leave this one for now. It's hard. And we'll pick a new trait here. So we definitely want the survey speed one to speed up our surveys. These guys, are they damaged? No, but we can return them back to the starbase. Good, a leader has gained a level. Our constructor is not doing much. Let's build that research station and get the physics research. Really interested to see what this... So we analyzed the debris and got some specialized combat computers, physics research, and engineering research. That doesn't seem to have solved the event. Let me check the situation log here. The Red Prophet. Board the cultist ship. Have one military ship in orbit. Oh. Looks like the other thing was just debris. So let's take our military ships. Head them over there. Let's see what happens. So I have military ships in orbit. I'm not quite sure what to do in this particular situation. It doesn't seem like we were able to board the ship. Do I need my science ship in orbit to help that? I need to be in orbit of the sun. Let's check the situation log again. Ah, there we go. Looks like I need to be in orbit around the sun. So we'll do that now. We'll take our science ship and come over here and survey this system and survey that system. Very strange. Good, this system has been charted. Looks like we got 2 energy and 10 minerals. A pretty good system. It does have a Savannah world. It's fairly large on it, but we're not really good at Savannah worlds. It doesn't have a lot of water on it. But maybe in the future we'll be able to settle this one. So this ship is going to continue along and head up this way. Looks like we got a routine thing here for this science ship in Julat over here again. So let's research this one. It's not all that hard to do. This ship is ready for some more orders. Let's get this 6 mineral thing. That'll help us build more mining stations in the future. So, looks like we've completed that boarding action. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist ship. From them we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Red Prophet include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government, which is very disconcerting. Mass arrests are being made in the deep, and all assets belonging to the cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up a faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. Looks like we have to pursue these terrorists further abroad. Oh, looks like we have another perk. So let's pick up our second perk. I like getting the extra research alternative and increasing the level cap of the scientists pretty early. They don't need a level cap right now because most of them are level 1 or level 2. However, research alternatives allows me more opportunities to pick from when we have research come up, which is always helpful. I think at this point we have 324 alloys. I'd like at least 1 or 2 more military ships, just to give us a little buffer. That scuffle with the cultists perhaps made our leadership realize that we needed to invest a little more in our military to feel protected. Let's get 2 more, and that should give us enough room to still build a starbase when we want to. In fact, I will probably also build another constructor ship, so let's do that with that 100. That construction ship can head down this way while this one handles the stuff up here. Let's have you go return to the base. And the reason you want your ships flying around your shipyard is because this particular shipyard has the crew quarters, which lowers the upkeep cost of the ships if they're docked around the station. So when they're green like this, that means they're circled around a station, and you can see that this status effect is having a reduced upkeep cost, which saves us a bit of resources in the long run. Not much at this stage because there's not much upkeep to these ships, but nonetheless, it's still good to do, a good habit to get in. Perfect. Oh, I skipped the mummified pilot. That was my fault. I think we'll grab this system. There we go. Gonna need the resources to come in. So it looks like we have 3 systems we need to explore to find these cultists. We need to search Crimdor, search Med-Karash, and search Cinnabari. Sadalbari. So let's put these on the map so we can track them, so we know where they are. Here we go. So it looks like one system is here, one system is here, and one system is way up here. So this ship is going to go here naturally anyhow. This ship is already on the way up here, and this is the next stop for this ship. So it looks like we're going to find these 3 spots just on their own by my surveying pass I've already set up. So let's not worry too much about that. We now have our 5 ships, that's good, and now we're going to build the last ship in the queue, which is another construction ship. And that construction ship will go over here to take care of this planet. And I have to decide if I want to settle this world before I get the exploration stuff. What am I talking about here? This stuff. Traditions. Anyhow, after that event, let's call that an episode. Hopefully I will see you next episode, where we explore more of this world and maybe discover what these cultists are up to, these fanatics, and eliminate the threat. Thank you very much, and see you next time.